Hello, ladies and gents. Oh, God, I love this show. I love this show. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Season 5, Episode 7. Shaking the Table. Kim Michelle would be so proud. She'd be so proud. The episode starts off with Lyrica. Lyrica, she was attempting to throw that small, it was like a bar stool table at Patrice, and it didn't go too far. Pam was smiling the whole time, so I'm thinking Pam doesn't take half this stuff seriously. A1's brother, Floyd, he is over it. He's over it. And A1 comes back in, and they're all saying, how are you going defending that B? And I thought you were getting a divorce, and this is the mess that we're talking about. A1's looking at them like, okay, you can continue to do all that talking if you want. But guess what? Guess who's getting married? Guess who's getting married? We're already married. But guess who's having a baby? Guess who's having a baby? Us. And they were over it. And then I think they even said something about a paternity test. I said, whoa, that's not going to be the first time A1's going to hear something like that on this show. Now we get to A1 having to deal with Lyrica Sr. And Lyrica Sr. lets it be known that her feelings are hurt. She's offended. And you know what? He apologizes to her for kicking her out of the house. And that's when Lyrica says, look, we brought you here because you're going to be a grandma. And she flipped out. She opened the door. She walked across the street, sat on the curb, and cried. And Lyrica had to console her mom. And A1's just there kind of like, I don't have time for this bull. That's what all of it is. It's bull. I'm thinking, who are we babying? Who are we babying right now? I understand she's not happy. I understand the family shouldn't be, thrilled at the fact that, Lord, now everything is cemented. That's why they're pissed. Because now everything is cemented. I was calling her Amber Love, but she's supposed to be called Amber Diamond. Amber Diamond's at her photo shoot for her new album, even though they didn't even hear the first single yet. Okay, but Mama's getting ahead of everything. Okay. Now, her mom, Shun's trying to show her how it's done. Shun Love is trying to show her how it's done. And I was like, okay, she's not necessarily wrong. It's just that this is supposed to be about your daughter. And I know you wanted that picture for yourself. Because you're like, oh, that's nice. So let's just stop. You could have just said, Mama wants a picture. I mean, you're paying for it. So you might as well get that picture. And so now Shun is cursing out her daughter. It's like, look, stop acting. You know what? You just stop acting like a grateful little bee. You ungrateful little bee. I said, Shun, that's your daughter. That's your seed. Why are you talking to her this way? And so Amber was over it. The reason why a lot of this happened was because, now I do agree with this. Amber clearly is green. I feel like you shouldn't be too surprised your daughter did the following. She left the studio without even hearing any of the song, and she thought that went well because A1 was gassing her up. Just like what we said was, Lord Jesus, listen to the song at the very least. You put down 20 racks. It's supposed to be your track, which means that you can listen to it. He can send it to you every hour upon the hour as far as updates are concerned. If you really wanted it that way, come on now. But she's just afraid that her daughter is going to be used up in, not you, ooh, I don't like how it sounds. She's afraid her daughter is going to be taken advantage of in this industry like she was. She shouldn't put it out there. She said, I don't want my daughter, she doesn't want her daughter to be sucking and blipping like she was. I said, oh, so there it is. So that's why you keep putting gas and 20 on 10 on all of this. Because you're afraid that your daughter is going to end up being the carbon copy of you. I mean, she was dating a producer, so it was slowly looking that way. She was in a real relationship, well, at least or so she thought. But still, Lord, I'm starting to remember all the foolery that oh my God. Anyway, and she looks young. Nikki Baby and Paris, they go and have this conversation with Tiara. Hey Tiara. So, sis, we have to go and tell you a couple of things. Akbar, he's cheating on you. So his wife, Sade, yeah, she really is still in the picture. They've recently spent birthday together, driving around together. And Tiara, again, she doesn't look too surprised because she already had a feeling about the wife. But when Paris said, and okay, so I told you that I did the whole fake, oh, you want to invest in your clothing business with Sade. What I didn't tell you was I went to the girlfriend, yes, the girlfriend, gym, and she said that she knows that Akbar is in a relationship with his wife right now. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. I believe it's Alejandra. Oh, it's a mess. And Tiara's over it. Her feelings are hurt because she wants commitment. She wants commitment. She deserves commitment. She's trying to figure out why. Why the lies? Why the deceit? Why did it even have to get that way? I asked for one thing. Honesty. Something different for this relationship. Now we have Lyrica and A1. They're walking around Hollywood all in love. And Lyrica's talking about how she missed Brooke and she wished that they didn't have that confrontation that they did. But they did, so they're going to have to try and move forward from that. These people need to stop just believing everything that they hear. So they're going to do a couples retreat. Not retreat, a couples dinner, whatever it is, so that they can all get back on the same page. Now, K. Michelle, she's still healing up, and she invites her friend Safari. So Safari is there for one main reason. Safari wants an apology. And he does get one from K. Michelle. He feels a certain way because K. Michelle made the block hot for him by putting it out there that Safari did something with Lyrica. Now, again, the jury's still out. It's still out and it's still weird because K. Michelle's like, you told me that you and Lyrica, that she was hitting you up and that it was a mess as far as just she's married. Now, K. Michelle made it sound like Safari was hinting, not that he full on just said that they slept with each other. Safari is the one kind of saying, well, I was talking to Ray J and just letting him know the full story. And I said, oh no. This is the part that irks me. This is the clown stuff I'm talking about with Safari. Did you sleep with her or not? There's nothing cute about implied. I don't understand how ladies think this type of behavior is cute. If a woman was going and doing this messy mess actually, never mind. Because Brooke is acting a plumb fool and she's still... and that doesn't take away from how she looks. So, never mind. Speaking of Brooke. Brooke decides to invite Marcus to this hotel. And Marcus is thinking, oh, well, is it about time that we go and consummate the relationship? No. Brooke has... Bridget there. Because Brooke put out an impromptu wedding. They're eloping. And Marcus just didn't know it. They actually... Oh, Lord. Brooke's mom was invited, and so was Marcus's mom. And now they come in after Marcus. Marcus is confused. We're all like, did this woman really just... She did not just... Brooke, yo! Bridget's even looking at this situation and wondering, Lord, how did I let Brooke talk me into this mess? Because you're messy. That's how. That's not what she said, but that's what I said. Excuse me. Brooke really planned her own wedding, even though she's not even engaged. She technically didn't have the ring. And both moms are looking at her like they're shaking their head and they're irritated because, like, really? Are we really doing this stupid mess? How old are you two? But then Marcus flips it because he said, look, I wasn't trying to have all this happen this way, but hey, I was going to propose to you this weekend anyway, so let me get down on one knee and give you this rock. This rock. And that's exactly what he did. I said, oh, Marcus, you really love her, don't you? You really love her, don't you? Because Brooke thought that it was going to be one ring. I'm thinking, did Marcus give you give Brooke a different ring and take back the grandmother ring? Is that what happened? He's not slick. I'm catching all these subtle things. Yes, give her a new ring that means less. It could be worth more, but means less sentimental-wise. I could have just made all of that up. But now everyone's happy because now Brooke's officially engaged. Oh, God. You can make this stuff up, but why would you? Wait a minute. The Purge has a TV series? Let's scroll back. Now, that's what I'm talking about. I will be watching that. I've been saying that something like that can be a TV series. And it's just a generic concept that is strong enough to... Why would Ray J... Ray J is serving Princess Love pickles and milk. I said, now, wait a minute. That's a lot of acid. That is a lot of acid. Jeez. Not only that... Oh, I hate pickles, and I can't drink milk from a cow. So that whole thing just roasts me out. I understand she's pregnant. She was irritated. She said, I don't eat pickles or drink pickled juice after 10 or before 10. It was something, I'm thinking, what? Anyway, Ray J wants to be messy. Princess Love wants to get out of the house. She wants to get out of the house, or she wants to just do something in general because Ray J has her on lockdown ever since the whole potential fight with Moniece. Ray J is going to put together a friend get together, and he's going to invite Lyrica and A1, Brooke and Marcus, and Safari. But let's be very clear. That last part isn't told. Everyone else is told. So Ray J is being messy again. Being very messy. Princess Love is just irritated that this dude now wants to go and be honest with A1 about what Safari told him. Why? For what? You know what else for what? We go to Akbar's house. We go to allegedly Akbar's house because we know on these shows a lot of times they film in other people's homes. That's how the homes are furnished and have stuff in them, but aren't actually theirs. Basically Airbnb the joints. Now, Tiara comes through with Paris, and Akbar's just like, oh, so did Paris drop you off? Because I don't think Tiara has a driver's license, now that I think about it. I don't think she does because of all the shenanigans. I don't think she has a driver's license. Oh, but no, we're here to get answers. And so that's when Akbar's like, okay, come in. It's like, oh, hey, Paris, you cute. I said, nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Keep those compliments elsewhere. Tiara, I invest in people. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I invest in women. Like a pimp? Look at this pimp going. It was like, look, I see the potential and I go for it. I said, I know. No. So now Tiara's pissed because now the cat's being let out of the bag of. So my friends are saying that you're actually with your wife right now, presently, currently. Not just you were. What's going on here? So then he brings out Alejandra. And also brings out Sade. And Paris is looking like, hey, what's good? I met the both of you. Sade said, look, you need to play your position. I said, what? She's the wife, Alejandra's second, and you be the Bombi. I said, nope, we're not doing that today. You got the wrong one. If Nikki says you have the right one, no, you've got the wrong one. The wrong one. Tiara thought that she was in a faithful relationship. And here's this thing. They want to get upset with Tiara even though it was Paris. And Paris was the one acknowledging all of this. Paris said, no, I'm the one that set all of this up. So don't be mad at her. Why can't you think that someone else couldn't put all of this together? Someone else couldn't see the BS and go and run interference with a friend. That's rude. That's disrespectful. Come on now. And then things got weird because Alejandra was just on this whole thing of, look, don't talk to me. I'm the one that you have a problem with, Tiara. Why are you talking? I said, Tiara's just saying, this is weird. You ladies would even agree to something like this, but I'm not for this. And they're getting upset. But then Alejandra's hand is doing all of this. Sade's right next to her and said, no, don't do all that now. And so then I'm thinking, wait, Sade, now who are you mad at? You're upset at your husband. You're upset at your husband because you really don't want to be a part of the sister-wife mess. But he wants to be a part of it. So you agree because you're like, okay, he's a man. And now you have to deal with this second person here that you don't even like. And they were about to get into it because they're like, you got the wrong. I'm thinking, security has to break up the two women that Akbar is allegedly supposed to be a part, have control over. He's saying what's wrong with his wife. And like I said, they're going and saying, it just goes left because Paris like, look, Alejandra, I can't really understand you too well. I mean, might as well speak Spanish because at least she's fluent in that. I said, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. She didn't even catch that. All she called was when Paris was like, look, uno, dos, tres. I said, Paris is so New York. Paris is so New York. That's that ignorant New York mess that I enjoy. Because this is a fool. And I hope no one got offended by that. I really do. Because it was, in my opinion, it was something minor. And they were having an argument. And so then Alejandra wants to go at Paris. But of course, security's still there. And Tiara said, you know what, I'm going to go. You guys can have him. You guys can have this foolishness. And they were getting upset with Tiara. They wanted to fight Tiara. Paris, being the writer that she is, because Nikki said, oh, she has some family stuff to do. She has some family. Nikki, you said Tiara's like family to you. Nikki. A whole fool and a half. So now they go and charge for Tiara as she's trying to make her exit. You have Sade trying to go after Tiara. You have Alejandra trying to go after Paris and Tiara. Paris jumps in front of Tiara like, oh no, y'all not doing that today. Paris does have Alejandra yoked up. I mean, all of that exercise and Alejandra can't fight. Because Sade ran after Tiara and Paris is right there, you know, like ready. But security was in front of her. And then we have Alejandra charging and Paris jumps in front of him. I said, Paris is a rider. See, this is why we show respect to her. And then that was part one. Because Paris said, yo, what's really good? What's really the problem? If you want to run and go, we can go. What's up? Why are you mad? Be mad at him. Why are you mad at us? And then the, you know, what's his name? Akbar's concubines running after the other ladies again. I'm thinking, yo, you two are really upset at Akbar for putting you in this situation, but you're gonna go after these other women. A shame. Ray J meets up with Safari because Ray J wants Safari to, say his side, say his piece, just go so that there can be peace. I'm thinking this isn't necessary. Rockstar invited Brooke to his listening session for Amber Diamond's music, and Brooks was like, okay, why did Akbar invite? But I'm gonna be nosy, why not show up? He's a part of the cast now, and he wants them to go and pretend to like the music. He goes and recounts the story about how he thought he was going to smash Amber Diamond, but then her mom came with money and wants to do music. And so he paid half of the audience off. I said, oh, so we're finally acknowledging that a lot of times those people are paid or unpaid extras? Because that's what it is. That's why the people don't react when there's fights and stuff, because they're paid extras or unpaid extras, unpaid actors. It's one way or the other. And it's not illegal to do. It's just, they're still running a show. Brooke shows her diamond off. And they're like, oh, Paris at first said, oh, okay, the ring's nice. And Marcus actually gave it to me. Oh, congratulations! And Paris had to fill Brooke in on this information. Because remember, Brooke was the one that gave Paris the information as far as Alejandra in her gym. And Paris just says how they went ape on us. And for what? It was some sister wives mess. It wasn't our fault. So now Shunlove is there. And Shunlove doesn't apologize to her daughter. Instead, Amber apologizes to her mom in a way. It's like, no, Shun does apologize, say, I just want the best for you. But it was kind of like a half apology. And Amber's like, you're a great mom. And I'm sure she is. And look at her daughter. She has to go and be an alpha, woman, alpha female to protect her daughter from the wolves. But it doesn't mean you have to say all that to her daughter. I understand she's trying to make her tough because of the background she came from. But there's different ways of doing that. Different ways. That's all. Rockstar plays the song and there's so much auto-tune, but she sounds a whole lot better because the computers were doing most of the work. It was a drive-by. And you see the audience jamming as if they know it. I said, did Rockstar play this song before? Because they're actually jamming on beat. So this is the message you have to watch for. Not everyone, but still. Paris said, I'm not dancing to this. Shun was over. I'm thinking, Shun, it sounds a lot better than what you... And then Shun gets on the mic. She's upset because she's like, this is some bull, but you can't even hear my daughter's vocals. I said, that's for a reason. So then Rockstar, being petty as he is and messy as he is, says, why don't we play the original track with the original vocals? It was a drive-by. You've been riding so low. Man, dang, that still sounds better than... I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. But it sounded rough. And that says a lot if your voice is soft, but your vocals still sound rough. So, of course, she's embarrassed. I was embarrassed for her, but I said, you're on this show. Take the promotion. And, of course, Shun was pissed. So she was like, you're a clown. You're a poser. How dare you do that? She threw her purse at him. And he left. He skipped. And that's why Shun was like, see, and this is the exact mess I'm talking about, Amber. You went and just believed it. Amber was embarrassed, so she just left. Amber was definitely embarrassed. And the best thing you can do at that point is to skedaddle. Get out of town. Now, this is where we get to the crux of this episode. We start things off by coming one by one. And Ray J, Princess Love, they come to the dinner table first. Princess, she really is pregnant because the first thing she did was eat. It's like, I don't have time for this mess. The first thing she did was eat. And while she's trying to have a nice little mild snack before the main course comes, Ray J tells her, I invite Safari. She had that look of, you messy little mother... Do the breathing exercises. A1 and Lyrica come after Brooke and Marcus. And, A1 and Brooke and Lyrica apologize to each other. We're like sisters. We shouldn't be arguing. Fine. Cool. Perfect. And they have surprises. Brooke shows her wedding ring. And yes, Marcus gave it to her. So everyone's excited because you have to say that part. Lord Brooke. This whole thing's a mess. And Lyrica's pregnant. Everyone's happy about that. Everything is going extremely well. But now, oh no, she's pregnant. Which means that Princess has to go and take Brooke to the side. No, Lyrica to the side. Let her know Safari's coming. Safari's coming. And I want to make sure you're aware of that. Safari comes in and sits down. And Ray J said, look, Safari, you have something to tell your brother. So go and tell him. A1 looks so tired. A1 looks like he hasn't been getting sleep in months. He looks tired. He looks tired. But Ray J being messy, because that's what this is, being messy, goes and puts it out there that Safari told me that he actually slept with Brooke. I said, what? Isn't this supposed to be Safari's story to tell? Isn't this supposed to be Safari's story to tell? Isn't it? I'm looking at this whole thing like, really? 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 How did Ray J think that telling A1 in front of everyone that he told me that he had sex with Lyrica. Everyone else is a gasp. So now Brooke has to run and tell. Brooke got up like it was church. That's how I know she goes to a black church. Or she grew up in the black church. She got up and put up that one hand like, excuse me, excuse me, Pastor, I gotta go. To go and prep Lyrica. Oh, Jesus. So A1 just has this look of, okay, everyone's been saying stuff like this to me. Why don't you go and just say it? Say it. But in a calm way. He's trying to be calm. He's trying to be very calm. He's trying to be very, very calm. Safari still has this smirk on the face as if he's been putting 20 on 10. And that's the problem that I have with Safari. I get it. You're getting paid for this. But where's your music? Because at this point, we should have heard your music after that whole leaking of, I guess, your sex video, whatever it was, came out. Instead, we have this stupid storyline that you're not even giving us a full answer on. You're just kind of giving us a, oh, well, if you think, then No, we need a confirmation. It's now Lyrica comes back and she's pissed. And she's like, okay, Safari, it's not true. Well, in her confessional, she's saying it's not true. So what is it? What the F is it? Just go and say it. Just go and say it. Because I don't have this. Go and say it, Safari. I'm thinking security has to jump in because she's furious. And so then Safari just says, you know what? Why don't you two go and fix all this? You know what it was. I'm just going to go. And that's when A1 had enough. A1 jumped up, leaped across the table, and started running. So that's it. Come back next.